So what is the National Network of Partnership Schools? It is a group out of Johns Hopkins University that's been around for about 30 years. And just about all of the work in national policy about how families and schools work together comes out of the National Network of Partnership Schools. There are thousands of schools across the country that are partnership schools, and using these tools to build on work going on in schools to learn how we can better support our students. We've got a lot of information in the back of the room, and most of the schools have books at their table, handbooks and resources at their table for you guys to use. You're all here because you're part of a leadership team to help really understand the goals in your school so we can all be working towards shared goals and to improve the way that we work together. The National Network of Partnership Schools work is really something that crosses teacher, parent, community lines. The NEA, the teachers union, the work that they put out about parent involvement, I've got some folders in the back with that as well, all comes out of the National Network of Partnership Schools work. So we're not here to tell you, oh, here's a brand new program you need to start doing. We're here to learn about different ways that we can improve what we're already doing, and most importantly, build the relationships with each other and really get clear about what our priorities are. I think one of the challenges we all face in work and at home is that we have a million priorities, a million things that need to be done, pulling us in different directions. We have less and less time to know each other well and really get clear on what's most important. So that's what we're going to be focusing on doing today, and we're really going to build on the great work going on in all of our schools. So with that, I'm going to give you one more 10-minute activity. You all have dice at your table, or a die, if someone could grab that. And you have a worksheet in the middle of your table that says discussion dice. Someone could grab that. Just raise your hand so I know you guys have it on the table. Great. Great. So what we're doing as our first activity is we're really looking at what's working in our schools. So you're going to roll a die, pass the die around to another person. You'll look on the sheet. It'll give you a prompt of a way that you've seen a good family-school partnership happen around something specific. Nothing jumps to your mind. Pick a different one on the list. And we're just going to share some of the really great work going on in our schools that people might not know about because everybody's coming from a different perspective. So, go. We are here to organize partnerships that produce positive results for students. So there are lots of things that parents have kind of traditionally done in schools, like raise money and help with extra activities. And the work we're really focusing on now is how the work we do between schools and families and the community really focuses on kids' success academically. So one of the big differences between how we organize this work is we do tie it to school goals, a school improvement plan, goals around math and reading and writing, and making sure each of our kids are getting core thinking skills. We're going to learn about 6 types of involvement that when we put them together really make our partnerships stronger, and this is all from the Partnership Schools work. We're going to deal with the kind of real fact that we can, stand up here and say, oh, if we just do these 6 things, every single child is, not going to struggle and they're going to thrive. But then we're going to talk about, the challenges we face and work together in your teams about ways to solve them, resources we have. And I'm just going to stress again, the most important reason I think we're here is to build relationships and to form really strong teams. I know from working in this district that, every day I meet like a new incredible person with an incredible story, incredible resources to bring to the table, something I'm shocked I have in common with, a teacher, a principal, a parent that I didn't know, and I think, God, I talk to everybody, and I should probably listen more. But, and we really want to create that kind of, build on that culture that exists in our school. And I think, you know, we're all here because we believe in the power of education to create opportunities for all of our kids. And we're all trying our best to figure out how to make that happen. I know that every teacher and every principal in this room, everyone I've met in our district has really devoted their lives and their careers to our kids and to helping them succeed and thrive. And I know that every parent here loves their kid and just wants them to have a good life and to do well. So as we go through this stuff and you tune out and think like, oh gosh, I can't listen to them say another word, or I'm done talking to the folks on the table, I'm just asking you to keep in mind the real purpose behind why we're here and what the power of what we can do together. And then on the nitty-gritty stuff, when we move from, you know, having this goal, this hope for all of us into how we do the work, we are going to spend some time today, this afternoon, in your teams after lunch, actually talking about the priorities and working on drafting a plan. This program works, I think, because we don't spend a ton of time planning, but we're clear on our shared goals, and then we go out and we connect with other families, we do great things together. So how do we do this work? You know, that's really what this program focuses on. How do we do this work? How do we strengthen our partnerships? And what are we talking about? What is a healthy school? What is a successful school? So I'm just going to take less than 5 minutes to just get everybody on the same page about what research means, what we mean when we say healthy school. So we mean a safe and nurturing place. We mean a welcoming environment for all. We mean a family-like school, a school where everybody feels like they belong, is valued, is connected, and a school-like family, a home where education is valued and school goals are supported. We know that excellent schools are places that schools, teachers, parents, and the community want to attend and support. I'm going to invite anyone who'd like to jump in and add something to what, you know, a healthy school means to them to just raise your hand, and we'd love this to be interactive. Raise your hand at any point if you have questions, if anything isn't clear, or if you have anything that you'd like to add. So anyone else want to share their thoughts about a healthy school?
But we can come to lunch and help out in Edmonds Elementary School and help execute or support a healthy lunch environment.
So healthy school meaning coming into lunch, helping out, being part of the school environment, supporting healthy lunch and healthy food. Anyone else? You guys are just getting warmed up. I'm sure you'll have a whole bunch of stuff to jump in with. So what's a successful student? You know, so again, we're bringing this information to you based on what we've been learning, based on what we've gotten from getting the training from partnership schools, and we are sharing and learning with you. So when we talk about results for students, we mean academic results. We mean kids' brains growing and learning and being good thinkers. We mean achievements, you know, with an S at the end across the board, not just one thing you're good at, but being good at lots of things. We mean some of the more regular, you know, moving through the grades successfully and learning what you need to learn, successfully graduating high school and being ready for the next step, college, career, being ready to be a productive citizen. We mean, to Claire's point, good physical health, good nutrition, healthy choices, being at school, good attendance. And we mean emotionally. Kids have positive attitudes about themselves and about school. They have good, positive behavior and great relationships with friends, families, and teachers. So I'm just going to invite folks, if there's anything that jumps out for you that you look for, you know, in terms of results for students and what really defines a successful student to you. Don't be shy. All right, I'll keep going. So we know that everybody wants healthy, excellent schools and healthy and successful students. You know, I feel like this is the classic slide. You know, we know that a successful student is right at the center of really great schools, strong families, and healthy communities. We need all of those things working together in order for our kids to thrive. And what we're going to do today is we're going to say, we're not just going to sit here and say we know that we need people to partner to do this, but we're going to talk about what makes our partnerships work better and how we can do that work. So we're getting tools here today. I'm just going to take you for a moment to some of the starting points, the places we're starting from based on the research in the United States and around the world. And we just want to be clear that we are coming from a place, and I think everyone here is coming from a place where we recognize that just about every single family cares about their kids, wants them to succeed, and are eager to be a good partner in their education. All teachers and administrators would like to involve families, and one of the most interesting things to me in the research, not working as much with kids as most of you, many of you, is that all of the research shows that students want their families to know more about school, and this is K through 12, this is not just the little guys, and are willing to help connect home and school if we give them opportunities to do that and some guidance. We know that families are concerned about their kids' success in school. This is what research around the world shows us, that students need multiple sources of support to succeed in school and in life. And that in order for our partnerships to work, schools are typically the ones that have kind of more of the power about, who knows what about education. So in order for parents to effectively partner with schools, the research shows that schools need to reach out to involve families. And we know that partnerships are most effective when they're based on this type of research, the things we're going to go over today, when we build strong teams who know how to do this work and know each other well, and when we actually look at the work we're doing and see how well we're reaching people, how successful it is, how it's impacting our students, and we're really, really clear about what our goals are together in the work we're doing. So with that, does anyone have any questions? I'm going to take you through later kind of more specific research results of, the kinds of things that happen when we have really strong partnerships. But for now, I'm going to turn it over to Lindsay from PERC, who is going to take you through, okay, what are these 6 types of involvement?